Acho que foi.
None of these other no. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one. Can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you're gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? Gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Stop doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back. I just fall back. All my independent girls, let me one time. When my get it girls always looking so fine. So my put your hands to the ceiling. If they ain't with it, let them know. Fall back quick, I'ma let you go. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Stop doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back. I just fall back.
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Lakers. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot. And, of course, Portland, 6.5 games back.
When I look at the Lakers, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But, to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Frazier in at the 2. Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
Three-pointer off the mark. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. Simons outside. Takes a 3. Counted from distance.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Thibault. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Frazier.
In there.
He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Henderson, the pass to Grant. Back to Henderson. Grant with a screen on Irving. To the paint. And he's going to the line for two. The officials saw contact, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Fuck out of
They
here.
made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Doncic is checked in for Antetokounmpo. First one falls for him.
You talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And so Grant nails them both. You know, since the Lakers moved to L.A. in 1960, they've had the most sustained success in the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. From West to Magic to Kobe to LeBron, they always have a superstar. And NBA players love living in L.A., and the city loves basketball.
First quarter at about a minute and a half in. Williams up top. Pass to Henderson. The three is up. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes inside. Williams defending. Offensive rebound. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Henderson for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Hayes with a screen on Grant. Irving with a deep 3. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Grant finds Simons. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Henderson against Doncic. Out to James. Pass to Frazier. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Frazier's got 6.
So good at reading the defenses, and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Frazier. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. 9 points in the game. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Simons passes to Henderson. Over Irving. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Hayes with a screen on Thibault. Here's Frazier. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Simons. Outside Thibault. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot.
Damn it!
Simon's athleticism. So
Trying to
quick
send
off
that
the floor.
shit.
Here's Doncic. He's scoreless. The 3. Williams grabs the board. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Oh, Grant throws it down.
That is a good option. You could throw that ball just about anywhere. Even the top of the square. Jeremy Grant ripping one off.
Doncic up top. Defended by Henderson. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, B.A., at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
Now here's Henderson. The 3-ball. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Portland trailing here. And Hayes comes to help. Pass to Williams. Now here's Simons. Over to the wing. Grant, the pass to Henderson. Here's Simons. Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The 3 is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Trailblazers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And here's Simons outside. Rebound, the Lakers. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Grant outside. And Hayes comes to help. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Frazier. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Williams finds Henderson. And here is Williams. Simons outside. And Williams punches it home. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Frazier. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's Henderson. Last game he had 28 points. Outside Thibault. Back to Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Got a hand on it.
I
Hachimura putting the long arms to use.
And here's Doncic outside. This is another.
Damn!
4 for the floor. The Trailblazers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Outside for Henderson. Floats one up. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 44% to start this ballgame. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. The circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Timeout called. Portland. New group for the Lakers. Brogdon's checked in for Portland. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Henderson outside. Oh, it's stolen away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here are the Blazers with the ball. 4-point game. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that. He didn't need to fade back. No one in his
I ain't gonna
face,
lie, they've
but
been
he
keeping
buried
up.
it anyway.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
Now here's Brogdon. 14 points for him last game against Sacramento. And Reeves pulls it down. Here's Vincent. Drives to the hoop. Nice D from Henderson. And the Trailblazers shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Williams passes to Thibault. Henderson scanning the floor. And here's Grant from the arc. Giannis with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Vincent. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. James has got 5 points.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. They trail by 7. Now Brogdon. Still no points. From 13, rejected by James.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
And the Blazers making a change here. Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Murray comes in for Grant. Sharp, he's checked in for Thibault. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's James. The Blazers making their last shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
And it feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
Now here's Simons. 6 points for him. 4-3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Brogdon. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brogdon. Out to James. Here's Reeves, 6 to shoot. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland trailing here. Outside Brogdon. On the wing, Simons. Over James. Rebound, the Lakers. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Reeves launches it. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting well so far at 48%. Simon's shot is good.
They gave up a 3 at the other end. That's Simons' response.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Vincent passes to James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Anthony Davis is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Frazier in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. The Lakers in the lead. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian.
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Impossible to stop when Giannis gets those strides together.
To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Frazier. And the dunk to finish it off.
Let's go.
Beauty.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Simons passes to Ayton. Simons with it. Crafty move.
Damn, man.
Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Reddish. from downtown. Rebounded by Brogdon. And the Trailblazers' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to Murray. Shot blocked. Now the Lakers moving it up. Back to Davis. And Davis gets double-teamed. Now here's Irving. Hits a three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Simons. Now Aiden. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
It's so much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
Out to the wing. Here's Frazier, and that one is stuffed right through.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked.
Shit, blocked,
it deflects off the backboard. Irving against Brogdon. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Irving's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He's such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Frazier.
Yes, sir.
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he makes no mistake.
Little. Too little.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Well, Brent, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, still one of the league's elite players.
Unbelievable, BA, the way he started off his career. You felt like there was an end to his improvement. That hasn't been the case. Just a strong work ethic, his desire to compete every day that he's in the gym, and the guy keeps getting better. That's scary.
Here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Davis. James comes in for Reddish. And Reeves is subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's talk about Kobe Bryant for a moment, Brent. You have a favorite Kobe story?
Well, BA, I miss him. And certainly loved to compete against Kobe. We played the same position and enjoyed the battles with him. But I do remember one game in particular, and it happened to be a game that I wasn't playing in. I was hurt, and we were in Los Angeles. It was in 2003, and it was the game where Kobe knocked down just a few three-pointers. And when I say a few, I mean like 12. And he ended up with 45 points in that game. And I remember the game really wasn't close, but Phil kept him in the game just because of what it is we were witnessing and the type of threes that Kobe was knocking down in that game. And at the time, he had set the record with 12 made threes. I just remember the smile on his face, the command of the game, and him realizing, as so many times he had done before, that he was owning the moment.
Murray, no good.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Frazier, good.
Too easy.
He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
They get the rebound. Out to Simons. Six on the shot clock. And they're on the break. Here's Frazier. And laid in to finish off the break. Frazier's got 27 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Henderson against Irving. Henderson, the pass to Simons. And here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Hayes misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
There's Simons with a three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. That'll be eating at him just a bit.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Hayes. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Hayes has got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Murray. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, dunked by Ayton.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Frazier, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Henderson.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Outside Murray. Up top, Ayton. To the inside. Just 4 to shoot. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Frazier. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Frazier's got 29.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Timeout called. Portland. So for the Blazers, Williams is checked in for Ayton. Grant comes in for Murray. And Brogdon is subbed in for Simons. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Grant, the pass to Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Frazier's got 32 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Back to Henderson. Here's Brogdon. Inside, Williams. And he makes it.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Second team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Robert Williams.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Henderson outside. Lets a floater go. He's off on that one. Ooh, good D by Irving.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Grant. Clock at 6. Fires high post. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Frazier. He's got 34. Right side, Irving. Three-pointer.
In there. Let's go.
Let's
Let's go.
Really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Now here's Brogdon.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
Back to Williams. Pass to Brogdon. To the paint. To halt the run. And it's Williams with the bucket inside. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Together, make some noise on your Lakers hype team.
Checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And a moment to check
Only
out the
crew.
2K
Only
leaderboard.
crew.
Here were the best rebounders last season. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Henderson against Doncic. Davis with a screen on Henderson, and it's Doncic on the drive. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Simons. Rebound, the Lakers.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Would you
I'ma
say
keep
testing
shooting
the
with
limits
Luka.
of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Doncic, good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Simons against Prince. Pulls up on the wing. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 16 points now.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Davis. Shoots over Simons. Davis misses. Well, Portland's shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Simons outside. Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Henderson against Doncic. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Henderson, and Doncic launches from deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Henderson for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, here's Doncic. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Simons. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 18.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Doncic on the wing, defended by Henderson. Knocks down the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that. You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
And Doncic launches from deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Second chance points have made a huge difference in this one. They're attacking the offensive boards the same way Shaq devours that.
Moving on, let's get you up to date on the games that have already concluded. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here are the Trailblazers now. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Henderson in at the point. Williams finds Grant. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Puts up a deep 3. Out of
Air
bounds. It'll be
ball.
Portland's ball. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Simons passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Simons choosing to drop that dime instead of forcing his own play.
And the Lakers have possession. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Frazier with the bucket.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so here's Portland. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Pass to Grant. Simons outside. Rebounded by Frazier. Frazier's got 4 rebounds in the game. Irving looking around. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 10 points.
And Irving used to having to score through contact. Great poise from the vet.
For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments. In the live game, you don't see that many 6'2 players on the finishing end, but Henderson is a prime exception.
To the middle. Here's Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Henderson. Here's Grant. Antetokounmpo covering. Grant, the pass to Henderson. Can't cash it in from close range.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Simons against Antetokounmpo. Outside Thibault. To the paint. Here's Williams. Out to Simons. For 3. James with the rebound. Here are the Lakers now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Antetokounmpo for 3. Back to James. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. 17 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Antetokounmpo against Grant. Williams up top. And Hayes comes to help. 6 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. James passes to Irving. This one for 3. To get it again. Antetokounmpo for 3. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Second, Luka Doncic. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting a low 29% since halftime. Right wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Grant's got 13.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Frazier. He's got 40 now. There's the triple. Hayes misses. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Henderson. Back to Thibault. There's the 3. He buries it from 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
To the left side wing. Here's Frazier. He's covered by Simons. Puts up a deep 3. Second chance effort. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Simon's shot is good.
And Anthony believing in himself that time, just zero hesitation on that, Jake.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When high-level prospects like Victor Wembanyama enter the draft, some teams' motivation to win can falter, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "It's a serious issue, and we've put teams on notice, Brian. It's sparked hundreds of league meetings," and Silver added, "We're
I don't need no
always
pick
looking to see
to shoot
whether
no
there's
three.
a better
What?
system." Back to you.
Oh, indeed. Thanks, Allie. From 7 feet away.
Give me that shit, boy.
Williams passes to Simons. And stolen by Hayes. Here's James. Irving finds James. Here's Frazier from outside the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Thibault's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant outside. Pass to Henderson. Outside, Williams. Henderson, the pass to Simons. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. Antetokounmpo has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're up
In there.
considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is
In there.
determined to be the one to put the game
In
away.
there.
Portland has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter.
And they're like swimwears on booty hair.
Here's Henderson. And down it goes. 2 points. Henderson's gotten 4 this quarter. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Frazier. And he lays it up and in.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Oh, swiped away. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Anthony Simons.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Blazers making a change here. Brogdon's checked in.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's Portland now.
Los Angeles foul. Frazier.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
First team foul. Los Angeles calls timeout. It's t-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
Some changes now for the Lakers.
Here they are. The Laker Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
Henderson with it. Give him 8 points now. It's good. Henderson's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Pass to Davis. Reddish against Thibault. Davis, the pass to Reddish. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Drops in the 3. Vanderbilt's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Now here's Brogdon, guarded closely. Henderson outside. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Grant's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Davis a screen. Vincent passes to Davis. Here's Reeves. That's in there. Davis.
They are 15.
Give him 8 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Brogdon up top. No points yet. The shake. And the jumper is on the mark.
Nice to see Brogdon just step into one from the mid-range.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Henderson. Pass to Vanderbilt. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Brogdon finds Henderson. Here's Thibault. And here's Henderson. Second chance shot. No good. A bit long that time.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Davis a screen. Reeves off target from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Grant in the post. Basket counts. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
To the right side. Back to Vincent. Vanderbilt, a screen on Henderson. Here's Vincent. Here's Vanderbilt. Missed inside.
Damn.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Back to Henderson from the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Davis with a screen on Henderson. Vincent passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Portland has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. So for the Blazers, Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Murray comes in for Thibault. And it's Sharp in for Henderson. 1:09 left in the third.
What an impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
And he gets that one.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Exceptional athleticism from Sharp, just rocketing off the floor.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And I'm surprised.
Man, bro, you were supposed to hit AD.
I'm sure he is too.
What the fuck?
27 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Sharp, no good. And for the Lakers, their shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Vincent, guarded by Brogdon.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Pulls up. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Launches a 3.
Good at staying with his man. You can tell Brogdon is trying his best to shut you down.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Vanderbilt at power forward with Davis in the middle. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Vincent, guarded by Brogdon. Vanderbilt, a screen on Brogdon. Vincent passes to Vanderbilt. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And you know, there's so much coaching turnover in the NBA, Brent. Why do you think that is?
If you examine VA, some of those changes, look at the ownership changes that has happened within 2 or 3 seasons of a coach being released from his duties from a team. So these owners want to put into place maybe the style of play that they want from a different coach. And when that happens, it's about results, and about those results being too immediate. It's causing a lot of change, and it makes that job a little bit more tenuous than it was in the past.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Simons. Here's Reeves.
Oh, man.
Oh! And he jams it home with authority.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Brogdon. From deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Reeves. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
I like seeing AD attack the offensive glass. He uses his length so well, just so long.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Step back shot. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Davis, the pass to Vanderbilt. Sinks it from distance.
Let's go.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Ayton finds Brogdon. Simons with it. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And with the new CBA, Brent, the league making things a little more challenging for the top spending teams.
Yeah, BA, is there a chance that big market teams become a little bit more frugal? Because above that $17.5 million apron, you lose the taxpayer mid-level. You can't shop the buyout market like you used to bolster a team that just needs maybe one veteran piece to finish off a season and put themselves in better position. There's definitely some trade restrictions that are going to keep teams from having some fluidity. So it's buyer beware, and the big spenders are going to have to be a little bit more careful.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Frazier comes in for Prince. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Doncic against Brogdon. Hachimura outside. No good on the triple. The Trailblazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Yep, that one's good.
And Simon's doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Hachimura outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Ayton. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Davis with a screen on Brogdon. Doncic passes to Davis. He gets it in there.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
With the assist.
Whoop. And here's Simons. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on the bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
Frazier. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brogdon. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Hachimura from long range. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sharp. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
Doncic against Brogdon. They grab their own miss. Hachimura outside. On the wing, Reeves from behind the arc.
Damn, somebody hit a 3.
Pass to Frazier. They shoot again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Frazier.
And he makes the first. Under the new collective bargaining agreement, the all-NBA teams will now be positionless. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you're awarding the players that had the best seasons, and if it happens to be guard heavy or big heavy or wing heavy, so be it. The 15 best players are going to get the acknowledgement that all the hard work and all the consistency and what they put into the season, that's going to pay off.
Outside, Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Third team foul. Shooting.
And he can't get the first one. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. And he's good on the second. Here's Doncic. With a step back. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Portland, no good that time either. Thibault against Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Thibault. Hachimura outside. Irving against Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Hachimura. Here's the 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And it's blocked. They get it back. Grant's shot is off. The Lakers' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Henderson, the pass to Simons. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th. Hayes with a screen on Henderson. Pass to Hayes. A deep 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Irving against Simons. Over Irving. And it's blocked by Irving.
Yeah, that block from Kyrie happens because he's always ready on the defensive side.
And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Left side Thibault. Pass to Grant. Puts up a 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Jacks up a 3. And that bucket makes it 6 for 10 of the contest.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the Trailblazers shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
Lakers foul. Frazier. His 3rd personal foul. The 4th team foul.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. The ball's knocked loose and out of bounds. The Lakers will take it.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing.
Oh, instant replay, y'all. I thought it was their ball. What y'all think right here? What y'all think right here? I swipe at the ball, his hand completely disappeared. Maybe it's because his hand was the last hand on it.
He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for Hayes. Doncic against Henderson. Hachimura outside. Offensive board. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Here's Frazier, covered by Thibault. Off target from outside. Well, Portland's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Simons finds Henderson to stop the drought. Pure from three-point range.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Henderson. Doncic passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
With the teardrop, and it's in there. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation,
that's it for the starters. I'm taking them all out.
Not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Here's Reeves, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
For the Lakers, Austin Reeves. One shot.
And that one misses. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Inside, Williams, and Williams punches it home.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Here's Vincent. Hachimura with a screen on Henderson, and it's Vincent off the drive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Team foul.
And he drops the first.
Gabe Vincent. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And the Trailblazers shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Now Simons. From deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vanderbilt, a screen on Simons. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Now the Blazers on the move. Pass to Simons.
2 minutes remain in this ballgame.
Fires from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Vincent, defended by Henderson. 1:42 left to play in the fourth quarter. Vincent passes to Vanderbilt. Goes back up. Here's Reeves. Hachimura outside. Vanderbilt with a screen. The 3, 6 to shoot, and the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Flash.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight.
Let's
Nobody
go.
that they
What?
assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Thibault finds Henderson. Now here's Williams, guarded by Vanderbilt. Williams passes to Simons. Now here's Henderson from the baseline. That shot is off.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Vincent. It's tipped.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
Shot is good by Reeves.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, doesn't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power.
That's gonna be a good game.
I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, hold up, you thought that you would had them looking for the witness, but you really wasn't giving anything. Sip no Gabbana and I eat up all the drama like piranha. I devour everything. I devour everything. I devour everyone on the scene. Put the bread on the top and your head in between. Back, call me, quit acting all phony. Say I'm my government name like you know me. My girl is a trophy, 90s Naomi. I give you life for free, so you own me. And pay me with some interest. Eat them up, you were so delicious. What really happens when a hero meets a villain? Let's find out. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got